Hey, how are ya? I'm Rigunsky. The last video I uploaded on the Sacred Legends Ancient Aliens documentary did well in terms of my channel, so I thought I would go on the hunt for the worst conspiracy documentaries that somehow end up on giant streaming services. So today, I'm going to be showing you So to start this one out, the introduction throws some generic text with some wacky bongos in the background. Pretty calm so far. When you see those generic lines get thrown into the scene, you know that this is going to be a good one.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I also just want to say that all of the credible professionals in the show never once mentioned Bigfoot, and I highly doubt they had any idea what this documentary was actually going to be about. Otherwise, there'd be no way they'd be taking part in Bigfoot connections. I just want to say, keep your eye out for that old man. Keep it in the back of your head, because we'll be seeing a little bit of that lovely strange fella a little bit later on.
And contact through interdimensional telepathic communication with unknown intelligences. And with, surprisingly, Bigfoot, an elusive, magical, human-like being. That aliens are already here observing us. This is not new. What is new for mainstream science is a high probability that aliens are with us in the form of Bigfoot.
A weird experience like mine.
Well, there you have it, everyone. It's shown right there. Clear as day.
Something at them. You know, when they went out deer hunting, a big rock comes up and whacks the side of the tree.
Transposed this process to a technology and a language that appeals to us now. People are not talking about fairies the way people talked about some of these same things hundreds of years ago.
So to start off with, the lady doesn't do a very good job of selling the idea of alien Bigfoot very well, but she's a reoccurring character, so we'll be seeing more of her later on.
Or anywhere else is based on...
So I'm just going to skip over the entire midsection of the film because pretty much none of it pertains to Bigfoot. That is up until...
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is.
So a little way past the halfway point, we get into the real documentary where they start going into the real meat of the whole Bigfoot conspiracy. Fact.
After more than 50 years of failure to capture or videotape clearly a single Bigfoot, the attitude towards what this creature is began to change. Change as contact reports were cataloged and a group of investigators noticed some patterns that pointed to not an elusive primate, but something more paranormal. Something alien. Something that is a non-human intelligence greater than our own.
The reasoning behind no one being able to photograph them clearly is because they just look that way. I like that they make it seem like they're just blurry in real life.
If a Bigfoot seems to want to be material and tangible, it seems to have the ability to do that, and then to turn itself into something intangible, as though it's going through an interdimensional doorway.
The missus even pointed out how similar this all was to the last episode of Sassy the Sasquatch. If you haven't seen it yet, it's 2 months old now, so spoilers, but I'm playing the clip. So now that they've proven to us all that alien Bigfoot's real, this is where they take the documentary to
the field.
Not be anything that deals with animals vanishing. You know, you don't get reports from Africa of people seeing gorillas vanish.
You can't argue with him. He makes some good points. I mean, I didn't believe him until I saw his beanie. You know he's telling the truth when it says Truth Magazine.
Or weird lights around them. You don't see, like monkeys, you know, for example, things like that vanishing in the flash of an eye.
Is what is called the Sierra Sounds, recorded in the California Sierra Mountains, are some of the most compelling evidence of Bigfoot's alien origin.
This honestly just sounds like one of those memes where you press on the image and then you get all those not safe for work noises playing when you think you just clicked on a GIF and it just comes out at max volume in front of everyone.
Identified by the indigenous tribes of the area as a sacred place of healing, it was turned into the House of Mystery, a tourist attraction in 1970.
Old guy be like, step 1, find sacred land. Step 2, profit. You get to spend a lot of time at this old guy's house looking at his stupid tourist attractions. It's all completely unrelated to Bigfoot, but it's hilarious. So
Here's the House of Mystery, built around one of the smaller vortexes.
The house is tilted at 18 degrees on purpose so we can come inside and have a good time. That's only about a 4 and 12 pitch, so as a carpenter we could easily walk around on a roof a lot steeper than this and not constantly get pushed downhill. But here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to demonstrate everything for you really quickly, and then you guys can play around with it a little bit yourself. This platform right here is level. People want to know what the house would be like if it's level. Here's your chance to find out. When you stand on it, most of us look at our feet. When you raise your head, you say, I'm not standing straight. I'm leaning forward a couple bubbles off center. You'll do the same. You guys try to stand up straight on here. You can't. The energy will push you over backwards. But once you get on there, give it a try. Just lean back. You'll know exactly when you're 90 degrees because you'll feel it. It rocks you back on your heels, lifts your toes up, just like it wants to toss you through the window.
this guy is honestly the worst tourist attraction owner. He's making shit up on the spot just for sort of the free publicity of the documentary that he's on.
7.5 foot tall. Big shoulders, narrow waist. He's would be a sub-adult now. He's a young guy still, probably maybe 20 plus years old. But when he... The footage you got was captured? Yeah, in here, yeah. And he... Not any big ones, though.
Tammy got something on her camera.
So these are the first pictures, and then that. You see that cloudiness?
Yeah.
It's almost like a. So they're starting to manifest the red orbs. See that big red orb up there? See that giant one?
By far the most interesting results occurred at the end of our filming in a sequence of pictures, with us in the frame, taken within a second, according to the camera timestamp.
There's 2 or 3 of them with them in there, and then there's some without.
Oh yeah, they're here strong.
These people then have the audacity to pass off specks of dust in front of the camera as Bigfoot. How is this not genuinely annoying? After this, the team head to a different old guy's shed to discuss alien Bigfoot stories.
Sitting on top of there, like, is it gold? Well, they got a sense of humor. And so you bring it down, you get it, and... Pyrite. No, it's an old rifle casing from the 1800s.
Oh.
After which they bust out one of those JBL speakers everyone brings to barbecues. After all, we all know Sasquatches love barbecues.
You don't believe in that shit, do you? Fucking hell.
Oh, yes, Oi, devil, you want to turn to this?
Mate, no, don't call it the devil's lettuce for nothing.
Absolute filthy, no good fucking drug addicts, mate.
After the barbecue, the Adventure Boys decided to find out if the creaks in old sheds at night are the cause of, you know, metal shrinking and warping with weather, or alien Bigfoot just fucking with the house, I guess.
I heard that. Nope.
It's actually really quite reminiscent of those shitty old ghost hunting shows that we used to watch on TV. They've got their night vision and all. It's sick. You'd love it.
I came to the conclusion that Bigfoot's more than an ape, more than America's great ape. They're not categorized yet, obviously. We don't have a body, we don't have bones. There's a lot of reasons for that, I think, but I have 2 personal friends that have watched a Sasquatch while they are watching it literally shrink and disappear to nothing, kind of go pixelated and be gone. And I've experienced something, and I have other friends as well who've experienced something that we would call cloaking, where there was something there, but you could see through it, but there was just something there that you couldn't actually see. I call it the Predator effect from the movie Predator. So those 2 things, the cloaking and the disappearing, did they go cloaked and they're still there, or did they go out of this dimension?
So what is going on here? The evidence is growing stronger, and perhaps governments already know full well that we are not alone here in our solar system, that we are moving towards an alien contact singularity that will change everything we believe about ourselves and our place in the world. Perhaps all you have to do is open your mind to your own personal alien or Bigfoot awakening, and they will find you.
So after that amazing conclusion, you may be thinking, that's the end of all the twists, but we're reminded again that Bigfoot does not forgive. If you enjoyed the video, good. Halfway through the making of this, I found some even spicier docos to show you, so I guess I'll fucking see you all then.
Before getting to the end, flip the onion